Subscribe to the channel, comment, and stay on top of all Knicks news. Knicks Obi Toppin hilariously rips Jalen Brunson ahead of epic Giants-Eagles matchup. For those of you that are fans of the New York Knicks and New York Giants, Jalen Brunson is your enemy for the week. That doesn't mean that you should stop voting for Brunson to represent the Knicks at All-Star Weekend in Salt Lake City, but it does mean that on Saturday night, your rooting interest won't align with Brunson's. After an incredible 31-24 win over the Vikings on Sunday, the Giants will travel to Philadelphia to take on the Eagles in the divisional round. It should end up being an NFC East matchup that will be talked about for years. Here's the thing, though. Brunson is an avid fan of the Eagles. After signing with the Knicks, he was asked by a fan on Twitter if he was a fan of the Giants or Jets, to which Brunson replied Brunson is from New Brunswick, New Jersey, which is only 45 minutes from East Rutherford, home of MetLife Stadium, and an hour and 30 minutes from Philadelphia. Instead of rooting for one of New Jersey's teams, Brunson instead opted to cross enemy lines as a fan of the Eagles. Obi Toppin fuels Knicks' in-house rivalry by calling out Jalen Brunson ahead of Giants-Eagles divisional round matchup 2 days after the Giants knocked off the Vikings. Obi Toppin knew exactly what he wanted to say. As the Athletics' Fred Katz entered New York's locker room ahead of New York's matchup against Toronto, Toppin was ready. The trash talk has already started. Luckily enough, the Knicks won't be playing on Saturday, so the team will be able to enjoy the Giants-Eagles game. New York will play in Atlanta on Friday night before traveling back to Toronto for a game on Sunday night. Brunson will either be on cloud 9 after watching the Eagles advance to the NFC Championship, or he'll be disappointed after watching the Eagles' season come to an end. If the latter is what ends up happening, maybe he'll channel his anger into a career-high outing against the Raptors. We're sorry, Jalen, but part of your fan base will be actively rooting against you and the Eagles on Saturday night. But don't worry, they'll be back to cheering you on come Sunday. Subscribe to the channel, comment, and stay on top of all Knicks news.